had no daughters or distinctly separate females amongst them, took to themselves those completely polarized units called females that were on earth, and eventually lost the female quality within themselves, and they were no longer hermaphrodites. They produced at first all females, and later on some males who were incomplete were produced and had to fight hard to continue to propagate their kind through operative circumcision, as their prostrate tried to become a womb, and again they had a sheath over the penis much as the clitoris had, and they had to be cut back in order to let this extended species exist as a self-contained person. The male reproductive organs called phallus or penis, prostate and testes, scrotum and orchic, and there is your key as a male, orchic, are similar in many cases to what is found in the female. The female fallopian tubes, again, resemble the male vas deferens glands. The male prostate, not prostrate, prostrate is to prostrate oneself in front of, on the ground, or at a lower angle. Prostate means to stand in front of alone. There also was a key which they hid from you. Every man has the rudimentary mammary glands of a female and can produce milk. And the bulbourethra glands of the male are equal to what is called the larger vestibular glands in woman, the same thing that I stated just backwards as when we gave the woman lecture. The elongated clitoris, when stimulated and or genetically mutated, becomes the penis. And the testes found within the scrotum is nothing more than a descended ovum. I repeat again, the keys here. Prostate means to stand in front of. Prostrate means to lie flat with your face downward. The prostate gland stands in front of the male urethra and in front of the bladder and ahead of the orchic gland. The reason why a man has prostrate trouble can be seen when you understand that the atrophied womb is not complete, and the orchic gland, through its radiations, causes live sperm to be produced only within that sac and makes a man separate from a womb man. Understand this collective title, man, meant a interactive species or hermaphrodites that later on in the fall of man was called Adam II, separate species with separate sexual reproductive organs. One following the menses of the animals of earth, but if man was a God-man, there are planets without moons and consequently could not have mensing animals. Animals follow the cycle of a orbiting satellite. Man follows wherever the planet leads and is free to go to the many classrooms in the heavens. You didn't understand what I said, did you? How many did? That's beautiful. How many partially did, but are still thinking about it? How many didn't understand a thing I said at all, plus you don't want to expand your consciousness? Thank you for not raising your hand.